Dungeon Doomhands.
Oh, yeah.
Let's Talk
dice.
Lore, a podcast.
Well, you should always have your dice. Welcome back to Let's Talk Lore. Chris is getting his dice, and I am Spencer. And we're going to be creating a NPC, just like we do every Let's Talk Lore session. And we're going to be creating Gabriella the Green Sage.
The Green Sage.
Now, let me throw this at you. This is a
Drake's.
NPC sheet. Huh? You like this? You keep all your stuff organized.
I do like that.
Has backstory page, and it has your character page. And I'm going to start keeping track of all the Let's Talk Lore guys. Like, for example, this one. This one was Jeslyn Ixurax. Don't know who that is, but this is Gabriella.
I don't remember who that is either.
I think that was Booterbot's mom or something. Or no, his Booterbot's... remember she was... Jesslyn...
No. Something actually.
Oh no,
something.
we
No.
made a mind flare. Remember she was looking for the bats?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Gabrielle the Green Sage. So those of you who don't
Gabrielle the
know, in our campaign, which we stream live every other Monday, Chris is the green hero. There was a green sage. Each sage, there are about
Soon to
6
be
of them.
again.
Yeah, there are about 6 of them that we know of, they hold on to items in their head. You have to cut off their head and dig it out. But Gabriella was the Green Sage. I am producing this book, this campaign book, or it's pretty much going to be free adventure, free online. And I do need to create the characteristics and NPC of Gabriella the Green Sage.
Mm-hmm.
Her backstory, Chris. There's in the Artemisine Forest, there are green goblins, and these goblins are one with nature. Surprised that there aren't many druids amongst them, but they are protecting the forest from intruders.
Mm-hmm.
They're AKA the Forest Guard. So all throughout that 8-session act that we played, the Forest Guard, she is the daughter of the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially the leader. I think that the leader was not there or somewhere else when, well, the town got attacked. Anyway,
Yeah.
Gabrielle was selected by the skull, or maybe she found the skull in the forest. It's questionable. There's a mythology there. And she somehow attuned to it, and it became part of her, creating her green sage-ness. So that's pretty much her backstory.
Totally shoved it up her nose.
She had the reverse total recall, as Chris says.
Yes.
And do you have the NPC book?
I do. I have it right over here.
Nice. We always, when we build NPC, we always use the Game Master's book of NPCs, I believe. It'll be in the comments. It's an awesome book. Yes, perfect. And they have a lot of different tables that you could use when creating it. We've always used this one or the random tables from the Game Masters, which is a very fun book and helpful because we'll show you why in a moment. But we do know, Chris, that she is a goblin.
Yes.
We
know her name.
We know her name. And it's obviously a female. Her alignment is going to be neutral, which is what I think nature is. It's perfect for her. Artemisine Forest. And I feel like if she were to have a class...
I think we can figure that out.
Yeah.
I think the stats really tell it most of the time.
Yeah, okay.
Or when we talk... It always feels like we talk her out or talk the character out, and the story sort of tells us where they're going.
I will say this. She speaks goblin and she can speak plant.
Okay.
Because they commune with nature.
Yeah.
Or maybe she just has commune with nature ability. All right, commune with nature.
Or class is that? There are nature-based. Well,
like a
let's just
Mishram people?
no.
You mean like
There's
a nature-based language?
no, like for talking about our class, nature-based subclasses are other
Oh,
ideas
yeah,
of
okay.
that. Yeah.
Well, wait, let's not get hung up
So
on
we can figure
on the
we can figure
class.
that
Yeah.
out.
Okay. So let's roll her. Should we roll her character?
Well, also we're gonna let's roll an additional brief description of her.
Okay.
Or do you want to give the brief description of Gabriella?
I want to roll that.
It's not a roll?
No, let's roll it.
Let's
sure.
roll it? Okay.
Yeah.
This is in addition to everything you've told us about. Roll your D20.
10.
10. With a white lab coat and various glass jars.
With a white lab coat.
And various glass jars.
Wow.
So maybe she was a scientist of some sort.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She was working with Tollum to figure out what was going on with the lycanthropy in the forest.
Okay, that works. Yeah. So I'll roll.
Yeah, you have to roll
another want and need. A 2. Let's go next page. Let's see, 2. Who needs a new horse?
She certainly does.
Because her old one got stricken by lycanthropy.
Right. Her new one she donated to
to research.
Yeah, so backstory of the Ware Farm. I was just posting all the play guide essentially on Instagram for the Ware Farm at Dungeon Doomhand. Check it out. It's a pretty good site. And I was trying to figure out, okay, what is Toland's like story here with all like the chickens? Because like there's like were chickens, were cows, were horses, and guess what it was? It's hard to feed the population in Artemisia with just like a dark forest goods, because like it's hard to hunt. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
So they took donated goblins and converted them to lycanthropy cows for milk and whatnot. They didn't kill them and eat them, but they made chickens for eggs and so on and so forth. Yeah. Sustenance. And I think because of that, all of a sudden lycanthropy broke out into the forest. And so now they're there to try to cure it. Okay. And that's when Tree Ant Jonathan came and was like, "Hey, we need to cure this." And then Tree Ant Jonathan died.
Came back.
Yeah. Sorry, tangent.
Zombie Jonathan.
Zombie J. All right, let me roll another one here. All right, so Gabriella with a white lab coat in various glass jars, who needs a new horse. 5.
Roll D20.
5.
And has just snatched a ransom note.
And has just
snatched a ransom note. That's where her father is.
Right.
The chief is.
Maybe there's a tie-in with like Doomhand or like maybe there's a game hook there where we haven't explored yet in Artemisia where we need to go back. Maybe someone she likes is kidnapped. Maybe Jonathan was kidnapped by who before turning him into a maybe Tolan was kidnapped, the mushroom were farmer or the were farmer.
Or maybe Tolan kidnapped him, was threatening to turn him into a were creature. Or maybe he volunteered, became a were creature, and someone stole him.
Yeah, maybe someone took Tolan and turned him into a Hydra. Were Hydra.
No, or some, yeah. Who knows?
These are good. No, this is good. This is how you world
Good.
it.
Yeah. And another. See what random stuff she had on it.
Yeah, let's go here.
An 18. Let's go back to the first page. A set of cursed panpipes.
A set of cursed what?
Panpipes. This is a musical instrument.
Panpipes.
I gotta look that up.
Wow.
Panpipes.
All right. Well. Okay, so this Gabriella description took a weird twist.
Yeah, it's like a pan flute.
Took a weird twist. So she's obviously interested in the science and the curing the forest. She needs a new horse because of some sort of either self-sacrifice or maybe the horse died because she's trying to figure out where maybe her father, maybe they're trying to figure out where the father is. Maybe that's why it was so easy for Doomhand to overcome the forest guard when he invaded looking for Gabriella, which is fine.
Yeah.
Let's roll her character stats.
Her what?
Her some stats.
Oh yeah, her stats. Well, I do like the idea that you said there aren't many druids among them. So she can speak to plants. So I do like the idea of her being a druid of some sort.
I love druids. Other than barbarians, I think druids are my favorite. If you play them the way that they should be played, in my opinion. If you play them the way Jake plays them, they're just aliens that
Jake is a mind flayer.
True. Well, he's a mind flayer. Imagine if you're walking in the forest and a bear comes out and protects you from like a lion or something and defeats the lion to only turn back into an alien. That's
only
Jake.
to turn back into an alien to eat you himself.
Yeah, to get hungry, and that side conversation you're having with him about where he's from really is just him getting closer to you to what's it?
Oh, roll me some strength.
Yeah, all right. 6, 3, 9. That's 11.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Dexterity. Ooh. 11, 14.
Wow, she's very dexterous. And that's right. That's right on. That's right,
Mm-hmm.
Her character build. Again, I've been posting about this on my in the Dungeon Doomhand Instagram. There's a character build for her. I will be adding this to the link in the comments because I'm gonna build her character on our D&D Beyond. Yeah. Ooh, wow, Constitution. Guess what her Constitution is?
An 8.
It's an 18.
Oh. That's why she hasn't. She
3
can
6s
work with it.
Yeah, 3 6s and a 2.
Nice.
I feel like Constitution.
Wait, 3. Gee.
Yeah, I feel like
I've never physically rolled an 18.
we've in college when we played.
Oh, Yahtzee, yeah.
No, not when it counts. No, I've never even. That's sick. I should have taken a photo of that. Damn it. Constitution though, but that's. So what? She's really resistant to. Oh, that's what she's perfect for the lycanthropy.
Yeah, she can fight it off.
It's a curse though, right? I've had a debate with people about is it a curse or a sickness.
I think it
started with a curse and it spread.
It's cursed blood.
Yeah. Up to the DM. Intelligence.
Yeah. Intelligence. Oh. A 1, 1, 2, and a 3. That's a 6.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So she.
Your 18 followed up by a 6.
So that's why she has cursed pan flutes.
Well, let's see how her wisdom is before we.
She doesn't.
talk
So
about her
intelligence,
intelligence.
yeah, she doesn't know a lot, but she knows of things. Yeah, that's almost equally as terrible. So I got a 6-7.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh, I guess Rena liked those dumb the dumb.
Why do you think she fit well with Drake?
Yeah, oh yeah. Drake was a real womanizer. He didn't care about.
Drake was a genius compared to her. She thought the world of him.
That's so bad. Those are negative stat points, right? Those are
Yeah.
yeah. Charisma. She could be charismatic. This could be it.
She could be the bard. That's why she has the flutes. Not bad. It's better. An 11.
These stats are pretty bad. If I could take the Constitution and put it with intelligence and wisdom, but she is.
She's body heavy, not mind.
Yeah, I feel like she should be. With these stats, I feel like she's like almost like a ranger maybe, or I guess she could be. I like druid. Druid's all right. It's just that
She could just be a fighter.
yeah, like the forest guard
Yeah.
daughter of the chief.
She's
Daughter
yeah.
of the chief. All right, fighter it is. Yeah, here, fighter. All right, not bad. Yeah, so I mean, interesting thing about the green sage though is like how does that affect her when she had the skull? When she didn't have the skull, she was dead. So she has the skull in her. I don't think she gets like a. No, you do have to have a plus. I'll have to figure it out. There's got to be some plus stats for it. Um, but you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe in Agoth Doomhand, the Skulls of Power, maybe the way you play the game is you have a set group of NPCs when you're setting up the game, and you just roll for who has what skull, and then you plot them in your world and go. You
Yeah.
know, maybe it doesn't always have to be Forest Green and Gabriella. Maybe
Yeah.
it could be,
Yeah.
you know, that might be a cool way to do a spin on the game.
Yeah. Well, the other thing for the skull, it's gonna affect each person differently.
True.
Because we already talked about like how much they can tap into their prior sages.
Right.
So it's gonna find the weakness of the new sage, and increase it. So maybe she is like a druid or a ranger, and the skull increased her like wisdom, say mechanically increase her wisdom up to be something
You know what's
worthy
really
of the
interesting
sage.
though? I would say if you were to pick a color for strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, what would you pick green for? I think
The color?
constitution. Yeah. If strength had a color, I would say
Yeah.
red probably.
Mhm. Right.
Versus intelligence and wisdom would be more like blue. Charisma would also be probably more like red. But constitution, when it comes to like foresty stuff, I feel like constitution, the ability to withstand something, or the ability to I guess the forest is also poisonous too. So I don't.
Well, a lot of poison saving throws are constitutional saving throws.
That's true. Well, I will have to certainly figure out how to incorporate the skulls, but
She can be a ranger.
Gallop. No, I like the fighter. Fighter's good. Listen, she's not, and your first sage that you come across isn't necessarily going to be a level 20, right? This one I had a level 5, and that was even too much.
She doesn't have to be a huge badass.
No, certainly not.
She was just protected in the forest.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
She didn't last long.
No, she did not. And she snatched the ransom note And so, you know, it's funny. You also had a note, and your note said, "Convince Gabriella to kill herself."
Yeah.
That's hilarious. All right, well, that's Gabriella the Green Sage. I got to figure out now. Now I'm interested to actually write out the Gabriella story here a little bit more in depth using the NPC sheets because there's a big backstory section. And I'm pretty excited to do that. And anyway, that's how you or we create NPCs. On Let's Talk Lore, we will post all our stat blocks and whatnot in the upcoming days in the comments below. So if you needed a quick Green Goblin Forest Guard, feel free to use Gabriella. She's quite Constitution. She's got quite the Constitution stat, and not that much. She's dexterous.
Yep.
So Gabriella with a white lab coat and jars and various glass jars, who needs a new horse. Maybe she doesn't know why because she's got a 6 intelligence. Has just snatched a ransom note. Maybe the ransom note's not even a ransom note. Maybe it's a note from her dad that said like, "I'll be home for dinner." And she
Can you get some peas?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get the peas. Or Dad's not going to come home.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. Well, listen. Roll high and subscribe.
Roll high and subscribe.
Yeah, hit that toot toot, and make sure you tune in on Monday night for our part four of actually I think 4 of Trigard, and that Agoth Doom in the dungeon and the Skulls of Power is going to be quite the game now that we have the operator.
The mechanic.
Yeah, the mechanic. See you later.